100 of these coins, so this gives you that same opportunity for that 19S. I'll explain that to you in terms of, you know, the rarity, the fact that, I mean, this is that same coin that I think is going to be the rarest annual issue American Silver Eagle that the United States Mint has ever done. It gives you the lowest price opportunity. It's not quite as exclusive as the other one, but it still is a spectacular. So if you want to get in, I would own both of those. That 19S is going to be a special coin.
Nice. All right. Well, as you can probably tell, Mike's been doing this. Is not his first rodeo. So I know, I always say, just at least invest a few minutes to sit back. I promise you're going to learn something. He's going to definitely tempt you, especially on that Palladium. Lots of things to talk about. This is just fun. I want to get this for my niece and nephew. I mean, I really do.
I would do it now.
Yeah, because I just saw. Now, are you going to be able to get more of these?
No.
Oh, you're not?
Well, sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Just not at $119.
Okay.
I mean, as a matter of fact, given where silver is to now, it's going to be like $199, not go back to the $169.
No kidding. Okay.
One of the things that I talk about here about this is, you know, when we do these special things, we try to plan the shows out. There's certain items that come in at the last minute, you know, these really hot items right from the U.S. Mint. But they're kind of an old stalwart. I've been selling this since 1988, okay? Silver Kennedy $half, okay? The last of the Silver Kennedy. So we planned on this literally probably 2 months ago.
Okay.
So, we want to put this in our rotations through, you know, September, October. So I need to buy as many coins as I can get where I can do special pricing. We do feature pricing, take $50 off. Okay. So I bought literally tens of thousands of these coins. Okay, and I got them from a guy that not only did I get the Silver Kennedy, but he sent them to me brilliant uncirculated. So you can hear the silver. There's no sound quite like silver that you're gonna have right there. So these are the Silver Kennedys, but they're also brilliant uncirculated. So what they are is they're collector coins. So I'm basically charging you for the silver price and giving you that collector or numismatic value at no additional cost or charge. So here's ultimately what the big thing is on this. So when we originally did this and decided to do feature pricing on this, that was probably 2 months ago. Silver's gone up about 40% since then. Is up significantly, significantly in price. As a matter of fact, silver's pretty close to 3 or 4 year highs right now. Okay. So my response once again to that is to take 30% off the price of Silver Kennedy $half, even though silver has absolutely exploded. The problem with that, now I bought like I said, I bought tens of thousands of these coins. I've aired this once or twice before, and we've sold tens of thousands of coins. I have some left, but I probably only have 15,000 coins left. You're going, oh, well, that's a lot. Well, not when you go 20 at a time. No. Okay? So what you're going to do is you're going to get, and I want to grab some of these coins here. I just put these, I just want to put them so that I can.
You're right, they do sound different.
They do sound, well, silver's different. That's why they put silver in bells. I mean, because it rings. Yeah, true. But I want to show you that these are brilliant uncirculated coins, you know, with that silver, none of that telltale copper line right there. All of that silver. It's got that original luster that you're going to have. I bought these as silver and they just sent me brilliant uncirculated coins. So I said, what the heck? I'll charge you the silver price. I'll give you all that. Now, so people go, okay, well, what difference does that make? Well, here's the difference that makes. I go to the nationally advertised catalog and they have the silver uncirculated Kennedy $half, the silver ones that we have right here. And the price on those ranges at the low end of $19.90 up to $21.95 per coin. Per coin. So I'm gonna call it 20 bucks for the math. So you pay $119.95. Okay. The numismatic value, retail value, is $400. Now, we're used to giving you pretty good, you know, nice opportunities in the coin business. But to be able to sell them to you at 70% off, okay? To be able to sell at 70% off the coin by coin retail, particularly as silver. So I've been selling, I bet you I've sold 1 million of these coins over the course of the years. Because I mean, we sell them always, you know, 20 at a time or 50 at a time or 100 at a time to be able to do this. And when silver was $50 an ounce, I think we charged $3.99 or $4.49 for this same 20 coins because it's very dependent on the price of silver. Silver was at about a 10-year or 9-year low, and that's when I got these. That's when I priced these at our feature pricing of $119.95. Now we have silver going absolutely ballistic out there in the marketplace, but I had already priced these. I had already purchased these. So when you said, can I get more of these? The answer is, of course.
Sure.
But the price, given where silver is today, is a little higher than that $169. I'd say for our pricing, $179 to $199. That does, even that is spectacular because remember, the coin by coin retail price of this is like $400. Is like $400 is what we're looking at coin by coin to be able to do this on an individually coin basis, because they are brilliant uncirculated. So many times when you have the opportunity to buy these, they're not BU coins. They're just coins that have been circulated. They're kind of, you know, roughed up a little bit. They're roughed up a little bit, which is nice. And then you do have the silver value that's contained within that. So look at that, and you see that, that beautiful reflection, that light, that luster. You know, as you can see, all of these coins are going to be 50 years old or older, you know, minimum of a half century old, because that's the last time they put silver in United States government issue coins, you know, that were intended for circulation. These are the uncirculated versions as well. Like I said, I think I ended up, going into this show, I had probably the better part of about 900 of these rolls, which would make it about 18,000 coins. I had sold probably, when we originally agreed to do this with the feature price, I think I had about 2,500 rolls, so that would have been about 50,000 coins. And I have 900, basically 900 left is what I have in this particular deal. And so everyone that goes, 20 coins is gone, and 20 coins is gone, and 20 coins is gone. And I mean, you know, silver was up Friday, and silver was up Thursday, and silver was up Wednesday, and silver was up Tuesday. And I mean, you know, it just is doing this right here. And so my price, this feature price, will hold for only the quantity that I have, so for these 900 rolls. So what if silver goes to $25 an ounce or $28 an ounce? I mean, basically melt these coins at $119.95. You're getting close to that melt number. It has been a very, very long time, if ever, that I've been able to sell this, where my selling price, the majority of the value of this is literally the silver that's contained within this. And so that numismatic value, which, like I said, is $20 per coin, is yours in essence at no additional cost or charge. So the 20 coin, you know, the 20 coins that you have in here, these 20 silver Kennedy half dollars at $20 per coin, at $20 per coin, you're going to have these, there's going to be a $400 value. Oh, by the way, it comes in a nice little...
I was going to ask about that.
Right here.
Yeah. Nice
just
little
like
holder.
That.
There you go.
It's going to come in that nice little roll right there, plastic roll, so that'll keep them nice and safe, and it'll keep them from tarnishing, and maintain that beautiful, brilliant uncirculated, and maintain that numismatic value even in the face of these rising silver prices.
You better
a great opportunity.
All that with a FlexPay. If you're new to HSN, anybody can use FlexPay. Even if this is your first launching off point in coin collecting, that makes it $39.98 plus a shipping and tax on your credit card. But when I think of my niece and nephew, I mean, this is a perfect way to get a young person started. You know, I was thinking about the things that I've purchased for them, and you know what? You're lucky if you even get 4 or 5 months out of what you buy a kid these days. No, I'm serious. Like
I understand.
They're tired of the video game a month later, right? You know, exactly. But this, money's not going anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
money's not going anywhere.
This is something that gets passed down from generation to generation. It becomes a generational touchstone. They will always remember this, and that's a critical part of coin collecting.
That it
is the fact that it literally transcends the generations, and that's one of the really cool things, because you teach them about intrinsic value, the value of gold and the value of silver, the fact that there's collectible value and what that means. You know, what something's worth, the fact that, you know, these are half dollars, but they're worth significantly more than that because of all of these different factors.
Right, absolutely. So at this point, we have a little over basically the last 900 to go around, 371563. We also don't limit quantities, which is something that's really interesting.
Particularly as silver's doing what it's doing. Yeah,
absolutely. So what's going on here, Mike?
Well, we've done this, if you've been following along the Great American Treasure Hunt, the United States government decided to release West Point minted quarters for the very first time in their history, and they just released them into circulation. If you find a brand new 2019 quarter with a little W mint mark on it, you just found a $20 bill at the very least.
Nice!
I have got it in its highest available grade, Mint State 67. Now, for all of the hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you that bought the Lowell, Massachusetts, that bought the War in the Pacific, that bought the American Memorial coin, This is my very first look at the fourth coin in the series, the San Antonio Missions Quarter. I know you're waiting for this. This is the West Point Minute Quarter in its highest available grade. Look at this in NGC or PCGS. You're looking at probably, $600 to $1,500. We have a price that nobody else can do at $179.95. For the early discovery, that means it comes from the first 30 days that the first coin was discovered in circulation. I'll give you the whole thing there, but I know there are literally hundreds of you that have been eagerly anticipating the San Antonio Missions Quarter, the fourth quarter in the special Great American Coin Hunt series.
A lot of fun.
Get those now.
Not a lot of those to go around either.
No, a couple hundred, I would assume
a couple
at most.
hundred. Yeah, absolutely. So again, if you're channel surfing, welcome to HSN. Mike Mizak is here. He's not his first rodeo. I promise you'll learn something from him. And with FlexPay and 30-day return policy, this is a perfect launching off pad to start any of your coin collector. And I know you're going to learn something. But now we were talking about the first release last hour, or I should say, in that special core.
That's the early release.
In the early release.
Early release. And I know they can get a little complicated for non-coin collectors. It matters.
It matters.
Okay, it matters. When you have NGC, when you do NGC Bridge Core, I mean, they charge a lot extra for that. That's a special designation, as is early release is a special designation that's exclusive to us. So this is what's called first release.
Okay.
So literally they charge less to certify the coin because these third-party companies charge a fairly significant amount to certify coins. So let's say you got a 2019 S Eagle and you want to send it into NGC to have it certified. Now the certification cost is $24.
Okay.
But you have to send it to them, probably registered mail. So now that's about another 10 or 12 bucks. So now you're $36. There's a $10 handling fee. So that's $46. And then $24 to send it back to you, registered mail, as that fee. So you're about $70 to certify the coin. So that's what it costs to get in. And then bridge cores and all that stuff, which is exclusive to us, that's extra money. And so all of that is charged. This right here, though, is the most affordable version of this. Still, as you can see, still first release. That's still from the first 30 days. It's Proof 70 Ultra Cameo, as you can see, in the standard, what we call white core, or this is the standard core from NGC. Still comes with a custom red oak presentation box as well, that we have right here. So I've sold these one other time.
Okay.
I had 720. Remember, the bridge core I had like 2,400.
Right.
Okay, the first time I sold this, I think I had 700 coins completely sold out. I have like 500 or so coins, and that's it for this. Because now also first releases are now sold out. So now first release is sold out. So let's talk about this coin. So first things first. The United States government is making special proof silver eagles since Ronald Reagan signed the Liberty Coin Act into law in 1986. From 1986 through today, the United States government has been doing mint state coins, mint state American Silver Eagle, and a proof American Silver Eagle basically every year. The only exception is in 2009, they didn't do a proof Silver Eagle. There was a big shortage of silver that year. And so that is contiguous. So they've been making those proof coins and those mint state coins since 1986. They have been making another annual eagle, so the coin that's released every single year, what they call the burnished eagle, the special uncirculated version of the American Silver Eagle. They started making that in 2006. That traditionally every year, so they do 3 annual issued coins. In those 3 annual issued coins that you have right there, the burnished eagle is usually the rarest coin and therefore, in essence, the most valuable and the most collectible, if you want to look at it that way. So, this particular coin that you're going to have right here, 2019 San Francisco Mint. It's unique in a couple respects. Look, the United States government makes proof coins every year. They've been making them at the West Point Mint for a quarter of a century. They released it in January of this year. We sold several thousands of them, and I think our early release, first release price was $169.95. That's our normal NGC first release price, so you have that. Then, about 3 weeks ago, they decided to do this supplemental minted American Proof Silver Eagle. So they make not just the West Point minted coin, but they make another proof silver eagle, but they make these at the San Francisco Mint and they put the mint mark on it, which is a big deal. Only the second time that the United States government has done a supplemental minted proof American silver eagle. They do it in mint state eagles occasionally. They've never done it for the burnished coin, but only the second time they've ever done it in the proof American silver eagle. So that makes it collectible and desirable in that respect as well. The fact that it's only the second supplemental minted proof American silver eagle. But then this one goes a little different. This one I'm just going to impart upon you, I guess. I'm gonna share with you, let's put it that way. I'm gonna share with you information that we've been tracking. One of the things that we do is we track, U.S. Mint information is essence public knowledge. They release it weekly. We take that information and we log that information every week and we put it into our like I said, our coin war room, if you will. And that's plotted against basically the weekly sales of every coin released by the United States government for at least 40 years. So we anticipate, because these coins are what are called made to order, so they don't have a specific limited edition. The government makes as many as people buy.
Okay.
And so what we do is we track those to see if any of these coins have a trajectory of sales that should be significantly lower than other prior years. Because the rarest by mintage American silver eagles significantly affects the value of coins.
Yeah, sure.
So for instance, in the mint state American silver eagle, the mint state 2019 American silver eagle in mint state 70, I sell for, I think we sell it for about $89. Okay, mint state 70. The rarest mint state American silver eagle, of course, is the 1996. Now that mint state American silver eagle, I think the last one I sold here was about $10,000.
Wow.
That's the range, $90 to $10,000 based on rarity, based on mintage, based on the fact that the 96 eagle's 10 times rarer than the 2019 eagle. So, you know, that matters. The mintage matters and then the grade matters. Well, we started plotting this coin, and you basically can figure it out after about a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah, okay.
Because most of the sales of a coin are done in literally the first week, and then people just move on to the next thing. Particularly this year when the United States Mint is releasing, I mean, they're just releasing crazy amounts of stuff. They're releasing, I mean, 2 weeks ago they released 6 coins in a week. 6 different coins. I mean, there's times that they don't release 12 coins in a month or a year. I mean, you know, they release just a couple of coins. The issue, the coins on this are absolutely, I mean, they're releasing so many coins. And so what's happening is this coin's going to fall between the cracks. This coin's going to fall between the cracks is ultimately what it comes down to. Right, because a lot going on. Because all the other stuff is happening around it, is ultimately what it is. And so what I'm doing here is I'm selling you a coin at my regular issue price. But based on our 40 years of numismatic data and experience, I'm telling you that that rarity, so that proof silver eagle, the rarest proof silver eagle in 70 is probably 96 or 97 or 98. Those are all thousands of dollars. This coin will be significantly rarer than those coins in terms of mintage. This coin, as a matter of fact, is almost assuredly, I mean, I can't imagine a scenario, it's possible, because anything's possible, a scenario where this is not the rarest proof silver eagle, regular issue proof silver eagle made by the United States government. I guarantee it's the rarest mint state American silver eagle, rarer than any mint state American silver eagle ever done by the United States Mint. And right now, it is rarer than any of the burnished American, which is always the rarest every single year. It's rarer than all those. It is currently the rarest annual issued American silver eagle through sales this week that the United States government mint has ever done. Now, I'm giving you that information. I'm giving you the most affordable value, the most affordable view of this particular coin that I have right here. Only the second time that I have aired this in prime time with my absolute final quantities that I can do in this first release that you're going to have absolutely certified perfect. So not only do you get this fabulously rare American silver eagle, but you get it in perfect condition. You get it in first release from the first 30 days of its release, which is now basically, I think it's now past the first release. Now, once again, as I said, this is my regular price. I would charge this if it was the most common.
Okay.
That's the price. So all of this additional information, this 40 years of data, this 40 years of experience, and all of those things, once you add all of that together, I'm giving you all of that information, all of that knowledge at no additional cost or charge. So what happens is you're getting a spectacularly collectible United States proof eagle a fantastically collectible eagle at my regular price that's collectible because it's only the second supplemental mint ever done by the mint anyway. So it's collectible on that. And so that's the price that we're charging. If it ends up being the rarest proof eagle, which is quite likely, if it ends up being the rarest annual issue eagle, which it has a pretty good shot at, then all of a sudden the price on this, my price goes to on this probably $229, $249, $279. But I don't know that 100% yet. So if I don't know it 100%, I'm not going to charge you for it. I can't charge you for it, even though you're kind of in on the inside here. You have inside information. You have information that other coin dealers wished that they had. So you have that information right here, right now. On the at the very least, you've got only the second time that the United States Government has done a supplemental annual mint American proof silver eagle at the best price that I've been able to do in a proof 70 condition.
Let me ask you this, because I don't hear you say this very often. The early release from last year, you're going to add to your collection.
Yes. And of course, I'll have some of these in here. I love the 2019.
Right, but then the first release as well.
The first release as well. Okay. Because, you know, people collect different labels, okay? And understand this one, like I said, this one, since it's the standard course, since it's first release on this, obviously these will still go in there. They still have value. I think the bridge core has a little extra value. As a matter of fact, it has about $30 extra value, is ultimately what it comes down to. There's no reason to not own both coins. I will own both coins.
Right.
For those of you that are just looking in, please do not confuse this with the West Point minted. That's the regular issue proof eagle.
Right.
Okay, we sold those at the beginning of the year. Those came out in January. We sold literally thousands and thousands. I probably 4,000, 5,000, 6,000 of those. I don't know. Tremendous opportunity on those. And those also were $169. Once again, I'm giving you all this. It's in essence speculation. Don't pay for speculation. You can go ahead and do that, but you're getting it at the regular issue price. By the way, we have the custom, our mahogany colored wood box that we have right here. See, look at that guy. I absolutely love this. I'm going to grab one of these and kind of put it in there. Check that out.
But you know, I asked you why, because I know you're adding this and of course that early release to your collection. I've been waiting to use the line all night. I'll have what he's having.
Okay.
I'll have what she's having. I'll have what Mike's having.
Yeah, and it's that important of a coin. I mean, I don't put all the coins in my collection. That's just too, that's just too many. I mean, there's just too many coins. I mean, it's difficult. I collect a lot of vintage coins too. I mean, and so, when I add those coins to my collection, some of those are fairly substantial coins. I was just able to add a 1792 half dime to my collection. One of my favorite all-time coins. I finally found the example that there's only about 60 examples in the world of that particular coin. Apocryphally made from George Washington's silverware. It was the first coin ever made. It was the first coin ever made by the United States Mint. And the model for it also apocryphally was Martha Washington.
Oh, no kidding.
And it was made, there were only 1,500 made in 1792. About 60 or so decent examples of that exist today in the marketplace. Fantastic, beautiful coin. I was finally able to add one to my collection. I've been looking for many years to be able to get the correct example of that. So I'm happy about that. So, but I started with a silver dollar. Started with a silver eagle. Worked your way up to a 1792 flowing hair half dime. And you can do that. Red oak presentation box, of course, that you're going to have in here. Proof Ultra Cameo, so it's certified absolutely positively perfect. Our quantities, only the second time I've aired this in prime time. The first time I sold 65% of all the quantity that I was ever going to have. I had to wait to get them back from the grading company because I didn't know the percentages. Because even though I get the coins, when I talk about the rarity, I'm not talking about in mints proof 70. I'm talking about the total existence of these coins. Only a tiny fraction of these coins, I mean 1, 2, 3% at the most, make it into the proof 70 perfect holders. And so that's a critical part of your collecting too. Buy the highest grade you can afford, and at $169.95 we've made this affordable for just about everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, not just about everybody, because you don't have that many. But you see what I mean? It's kind of like insider information is the wrong term to use, but you know what I'm saying? It's an insight and information we wouldn't have.
I think
normally.
It probably is. I mean, I know what we know what we're doing.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
we know what we're doing.
Exactly. I get once more. I stand by. I'll have what he's having.
So, I like that.
There you go.
Well done. In coins, I would suggest that. Other than that,
well,
not so much.
That's a whole different show.
Okay, exactly.
But you said this is part of that Great American Coin Hunt or Treasure Hunt?
Yes.
Wow.
I think that's what we're going to do. Is this the Memorial Park first? Oh, okay.
Okay.
So this is also, now this is the American Memorial Park. So this is the third quarter in the set, okay? This is the third quarter in the set that the government has done. This is the one that's been on fire because of the design. Oh, this is the San Antonio. Sorry, the Memorial Park, that's Guam.
Oh, okay.
So, you know, Guam was a big part of World War II. So there is a beautiful memorial to American servicemen who fought on Guam in Guam, and it's called the American Memorial Park.
Nice.
It is spectacular, and so it's been highly, highly collectible out there. I only got 200 of the Memorial Park coins to go around. I've only got 200 of those coins to go around. Okay, so.
Ooh, now San Antonio.
I want to talk about this. The first thing I need to know, and I don't even know what we ended up with on quantity on this.
Oh,
I only have
it?
170 left.
Okay.
I probably started with about 250 or so.
Okay.
So let me explain to you what the what the Great American Treasure Hunt was. The United States Mint decided to, I mean, one of the things that was cool when I was a kid, you'd go through your change and you get really cool coins. And you get coins that were valuable and collectible and desirable, right? That stopped 25 years ago. There's no more silver coins, there's no more Indian head cents, there's none of that stuff out there. The government decided to change that. They've never done a West Point mint mark on a United States quarter, ever, since 1932. So they decided to do a West Point mint mark, and if you look right here, there's a little W right there, at the back of Washington's head. So they made these coins in extremely limited quantity, less than 1% of the entire mintage, and then just released them into circulation. You can't buy them. They don't come in any sets. You can only get them in your chain.
You can only discover
You can only discover them.
Right.
You can only find them. That's why they call it the Great American Coin Hunt. And that's why we have there the Great American Coin Hunt within that. So obviously, if you can only find them in circulation, the condition goes south pretty quickly. So what we have here is a very few, 172 is what we have, I'm sure we have less now, of what are called early discovery. So from the very first, this is the fourth coin in the series this year. They're doing it for all of the quarters, national parks quarters this year, of which there'll be 5. So this is the fourth coin in the year. So when the first coin is discovered, and when the first coin is graded by like PCGS, that coin sells for like $10,000 or $20,000. So I mean, you know, because there's only the one for, and then we have 30 days to get early discovery. So only the coins that are found in the first 30 days, which is a tiny fraction of the tiny fraction of coins that are out there. And that's the only way that we can get this grade of Mint State 67 as well. Because if they're in circulation for a week, they're all of a sudden Mint State 65 or 64 or 63, or all of a sudden they're not even Mint State anymore. Okay, they're down to AUs, XFs, VFs. And understand it, so if you go through your change, any 2019 quarter, if it has a W in it, on it right there, you've found, in any condition, you've found basically a $20 bill. Okay, that's like finding a $20 bill. In this condition, in Mint State 67, it is absolutely, truly spectacular in terms of, there are no Mint State 68s in the marketplace. There's none. I've not seen a single solitary Mint State 68 coin. Mint State 67s in Annex, I've got them at $179, okay, but I've got fewer than 200 coins. NGC and PCGS, same coins, they're $600 to $1,500 in Mint State 67. Okay, and those are the highest grades that are available at $179. Now, we have hundreds of people that bought the Lowell, Massachusetts. There were the most of those, because that was the first one. The government released those pretty aggressively. Then the second coin, which was the War in the Pacific, we didn't see it forever. Actually, the third coin we found first. I don't know what they did with those. And then the second coin kind of started showing up. And so we got those. So the first 3 have been out there. We've sold literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of those. And this is my very first presentation, my very first availability of the fourth coin, which is the early discovery San Antonio Missions. And so that's the national park. So you can see right here, this is the San Antonio Missions.
It's a good looking coin,
It is a beautiful coin, isn't it? So very, very last opportunities. Like I said, I think we're down to about 12 dozen. I have probably that many people on the phone. And like I said, the West Point Minute, the special Great American Treasure Hunt, you cannot buy this coin. It can only come out of circulation, and that's why the grade is so phenomenal. There's no Mint State 68, 69s, or 70 in existence. This is the highest graded coin available in the marketplace, so it becomes what we imagine, what we call a registry coin.
It's also a $44 and change flex pay, which again, we don't often get to do many of those.
Now, if you just want this, and the grade is, you don't need to have the best grade, but you still
Okay.
need a good grade, Mint State 66,
Yeah.
Super Choice Gem Brilliant Uncirculated. We have it, and it's less money. Obviously, the higher the grade, the more it's worth. We talk about that all the time. And so Mint State 66 is significantly less money at $99.99. I only have 250 of these as well. So our sum total of these that we've been able to get that are early discovery were like 250 of each coin
just a couple
is
hundred.
ultimately what it comes down to. So fantastic opportunity.
It is indeed.
By the way, it comes in a nice little presentation box as well.
FlexPay 2, $33.32. Still our 30-day unconditional return policy, 685-805. The Palladium is on its way.
The king of the metals.
I gotta tell you, there is something spectacular about the look of that metal, isn't there? It is really unique. You can tell it's part of the platinum family, though. It looks like that. It's just,
37 already gone. So we're down to, what is that, 80 coins is all that remain in the entire edition.
All right.
In the entire edition. Now, I think we're just gonna do this very, very briefly before we get to that.
Okay, sounds
So
good.
this is the American Memorial Park on Guam that you're going to have here. I wanna get in close. This has been, of all of the national park quarters that the government has released, and we're at the very end of the program, so we're about 50 coins or so into this.
Okay.
This has kind of been the coin that everybody has gravitated to. And it's because of the design and, of course, what it represents. So America's national parks and national historic areas is what have been on the national parks quarters. Every single state in the union and all of the territories are represented. Guam, of course, is the United States government issue territory. And so they did this, and of course, Guam is one of the most famous battles of World War II, significant, a linchpin battle for the war in the Pacific. And so today, there is the American Memorial Park that they have on Guam that honors all those servicemen that gave, paid the ultimate price for our freedom. And so this coin has really drawn so many people, into the program. And so when we have this, and we have a few of these early discovery American Memorial Parks, and this one kind of came late to the game. This was one of the very difficult coins to get, because there was also one from the Northern Mariana Islands, which was called the War in the Pacific. There's also a memorial there. The War in the Pacific from the Northern Mariana Islands, which were staging islands for the United States war effort in World War II. Guam, of course, was a massive battle as well. And so everybody being drawn very much to this coin. You can see U.S. servicemen right there, fighting the Battle of Guam with America's Memorial Park on Guam. This coin is released to commemorate that. This is done in the 5-ounce silver coin. Has been the best-selling 5-ounce silver coin, I think, in the entire series that you have. As a matter of fact, it may currently be on back order from the United States Mint, but I have it in Mint State 67. Remember, this is that W or West Point minted quarter again from the Great American Treasure Hunt. You cannot buy these coins individually. You have to get them out of circulation. Now, the early discovery period on this has long passed. Okay, so these are only coins that I have got in circulation, or I've had in inventory, is the only way to do it. Same situation, I've got the coin in Mint State 66. I've got a very, very few of the coins left. I have 10 dozen of these only available also in Mint State 66 with that coveted West Point mint. That Great American Treasure Hunt is what you're looking for on that as well. So if you just want the coin and the highest grade in existence, Mint State 67 isn't your thing, then go ahead and get the Mint State 66 in any condition. If you just find the W, it's basically a $20 coin. So check your change, look at those, look for $20 bills is what it comes down to. I think Suzanne has started doing that, and I think she's found 2.
No kidding.
Absolutely.
I would have to do that.
Yeah. So in 2019 quarters, look for the W.
Look for the W. Okay. All right. Is it time? It is time. Okay.
Tis time.
It is time.
Yes.
So, Mike, I got to tell you, people have been waiting for you to do this, obviously. You had such a huge response after your show last night, selling a lot faster than maybe
triple.
Maybe you would have even anticipated.
Well, I think we were scheduled at 1 in the morning. We were scheduled to sell like 8, and I think we sold, I don't know, 24 or something like that.
All right.
Because this is going to end up being, in my opinion, one of the most significant coins ever released by the United States.
Ever?
Ever released.
Okay.
On a lot of different levels.
Okay.
I'll get to the Palladium in a second. I kind of, I've been kind of just really harping on the Palladium thing because, it's kind of part of my world. But most people don't pay a lot of attention to that. To me, that's, one of the most important things that I pay attention to. I want to talk about the coin for just a minute. You may recognize the design of this coin. First of all, this is the 2019 reverse proof. As you can see, as the sample, because the United States Mint pushed back the issue date, this is the 2018 proof. Yours will be, the 2019 will be a reverse proof. So this field right here will be the matte finish, and Mercury right there, it's called the Mercury diamond, it's really Lady Liberty with a figurine cap, will be the shiny part of the coin. Now, you may recognize that because that is basically a faithful reproduction of the Mercury dime made by the United States government from 1916 to 1947. Designed by Adolph A. Weinman, considered to be one of the most beautiful, most American coins ever done by the United States Mint. It has never been done in gigantosize before, which it was with this. So they did it in a 1 ounce coin. Now, one would assume just go ahead and do that in silver. That's what they did with the Buffalo dollar years ago. They did it in silver as a U.S. Silver commemorative dollar. They did Kennedy half dollars in gold. They decided to do this coin, and they did a Mercury dime, actual sized in gold as well. But they did this coin in pure palladium. By the way, the reverse of the coin is also an Adolph A. Weinman design. He designed the Walking Liberty half dollar as well. It has that famous reverse on the Walking Liberty half dollar. The obverse of the Walking Liberty half dollar is the silver American eagle. That's how beautiful these coins are. They're being reprised all the time because they're so beautiful. The eagle on the Walking Liberty half dollar is an eagle kind of in repose. This coin right here is an eagle in action. I think this was his design. I believe it was the 1907 American Architectural Institute medallion that they engaged him to design almost a full decade before the coins were released. So this is one of his first eagles that he ever did, and so that's what's represented on the back. And so the coin itself is collectible, it's desirable. Now let's talk about the mintage, the fact that this is going to be, they are scheduled to only make, well, they're only going to make 30,000. I'm anticipating sellout somewhere in the neighborhood of about anywhere between 1 and 3 minutes on this. It's what happened with the 2018 that had a similar, slightly less mintage than that. That coin, ungraded, uncertified, basically within, I guess, I'd call it 7 days, went up $1,000. We had a few of the 2018s. I think I've got them, the NGC coins at about $4,199. Okay, that was the original proof. That was one of the hottest coins that the United States government made. Now, this reverse proof palladium is unique by finish. It's the only reverse proof palladium coin that the United States government has ever done. They've only done 3 palladium coins. They did a 2017 mint state, a 2018 proof, and then the 2019 reverse proof, which is what, like I said, so we have to make this reverse proof. But here's the key to this. Then you also have the fact that this is going to sell out virtually instantaneously from the United States Mint. Of course, then secondary market takes over. I priced this at my original issue price, $39.99.95, which was the exact price of last year's 2018. Here's the difference. Now, we kind of went out on a limb to do this. We priced this last week. Palladium from last year to this year has doubled. Okay, so last year's $39.99.95 coin, okay, should be, I guess, $8,000 if it doubled. Now understand, palladium's not like silver. Silver doubles and that's, goes from $20 to $40, okay, or something like that. Palladium is 100 times rarer than gold. Palladium, when I'm talking about doubled, I'm talking about it went up basically almost $800. It went up almost $800 an ounce from last year. This is an ounce of pure palladium. Understand, this is not reprinted, this is not plated or anything else. This is 1 ounce of pure palladium. I need to put that into perspective. This year in the world, they'll mine about 100 million ounces of gold.
100 million?
100 million ounces of gold.
Okay.
Which isn't enough. It all
Sure.
goes out into collections.
Yeah.
Palladium, they're going to mint or mine this year about 200,000 ounces of palladium. Now keep in mind, every single car made in the United States has palladium in it in the catalytic converter. So it has got a significant industrial use as well. The palladium for just this reverse proof palladium is going to take up between 15 and 20% of the entire world's production for the year.
Just that.
Just for this coin. Now they're not making any fewer cars. If anything, they're making more cars.
Right.
And I think that is what has doubled the price of palladium. The fact that it has gone up almost 1,000, it has gone up almost $1,000 an ounce, almost $1,000 an ounce in the last 12 months. So there is a significant intrinsic component to this coin. But then looking beyond that, that's just extra. So like I said, last year's coin was this price, $39.99.95. But palladium was almost $800 less. Okay, so we should at least go up $800.
You would think.
You would think. Well, if you look at the 2018, the NGC, my regular price on this coin was $4,800 for the 2018, back at the old price of palladium. This right, however, is the new price of palladium, but I'm still $39.99.95. We went out on a limb, and we are sawing that limb off behind us as fast as we can. I was going to say,
you're probably regretting that decision.
It's not looking good for us at this point. I think, we had hoped, because palladium had moved so aggressively that it would at least flatten out.
Yeah, I know.
At least flatten out. But instead, I think Friday it was up. I think it ended up $60 up, $60, $65 up. It was $85 or $90 up at one point during the day. Who knows what it's going to do Tuesday, because the palladium market's closed. Well, I guess it'll be open worldwide Monday. We won't open the U.S. market until Tuesday because of American Labor Day. And so, so you've seen gold doing this. You've seen silver doing this. You've seen platinum do this. I mean, platinum was up this is platinum. This is actually 30 times rarer than platinum, palladium. And the reason they use palladium instead of platinum, if you've ever seen pure platinum, it's a very flat metal. Okay, it's not shiny. Okay, palladium, like I said, is very shiny. So that's why they went with palladium on this, even though the palladium in this is significantly more money than platinum. Palladium is like double the price of platinum. Okay, double the price of platinum. And if you ever get rings or something like that, jewelry is usually palladium plated as opposed to platinum, but they call it that because it's in the platinum family, because it's shinier, but it's always just plated.
Yeah.
This is pure. Look at this.
Oh my God.
1 ounce pure 999 fine palladium that you're going to have in there. So now you have this significant intrinsic component. Now, there's no place else out there that you can buy precious metals that I'm aware of at the price, our issue price, and then do what we talked about, the VIP financing.
You took the word, you could see it.
They told me,
you could see the wheels turning.
We've worked together before.
Exactly, it's like, oh, she's getting ready. She's getting ready
for VIP financing, isn't she?
You get 12 flex pays with your HSN card. You get 12 flex pays if you have an HSN card. Now you can apply and buy. So if you are new, again, welcome in. That's why I always say, invest a few minutes, if nothing else, to learn something from Mike, because chances are, I know you will. Collect or not, you use your HSN card, that makes it $333.33, 12 months, 12 flex pays, 30-day return policy.
Well, and something else, and I have customers remind me of this.
Yeah.
Remember, Mike, there's so many places, coin dealers particularly, that if you use a credit card, it's a 3 to 5% surcharge.
You're right, I forgot
So you
about
can
that
easily
aspect.
pay a $200 surcharge to use a credit card. Obviously, we don't charge a surcharge for a credit card. I mean, that's just, we don't do those things here. That's not right,
those
in my
are interest-free, interest-free.
So we'll, and as a matter of fact, not only will we do that, we'll give you a 30-day money-back guarantee, which is absolutely unheard
that's
of.
Also unheard
we'll give you 12 interest-free payments if you have the HSN on VIP financing. We'll give you a surcharge if you use that. I mean, we give you an exclusive coin. By the way, Annex first day of issue, there's not a single solitary other place you can get this. This is the absolute guaranteed lowest price in the market. They're right there. It's a 12-month VIP financing. I think it's spectacular. Nobody else will do that.
I mean, but you know what? There are a lot of things that you and we collectively do here at HSN that you just do not find. Honestly, Mike, I got to tell you, this is one of the most interesting opportunities I think I've ever aired with you. I really do.
Because it's so multifaceted. First of all, you have this incredibly historic coin. So the Mercury dime, as a matter of fact, there was just a Mercury dime. What was it? It was a 38 was it a 38D full band? I think it was 67 full band, which is all numismatic gobbledygook. Sold for like $134,000 for just a little mercury dime. So, I mean, the mercury dime is incredibly collectible and desirable. So now this is, of course, the largest iteration of that. I mean, it's done in 1 ounce of palladium. This is the exact design of the American mercury dime as it was released from 1916 to 1947. And you've got it in 1 ounce. So it's, 10 times the size of the original mercury dime. We then have a unique reverse by one of the most important American coin designers. Adolph A. Wyman has designed so many of America's coins, and this has never appeared on an American coin before. As a matter of fact, it predated his coins by almost a decade. 1907 is when this design came out. The first time it's appeared on a coin. From a numismatic standpoint, this is tremendously significant. Now let's look at the rarity of the coin itself. The United States government, when they make incredibly rare coins, are 100,000.
Okay.
In American silver, it's 100,000, 150,000, 250,000 are exceptionally rare versions of American coin. The single rarest American regular issue silver eagle is the 10th anniversary 1995 W. That coin in this condition, in 70 condition, the last one we sold here, was $29,000. Wow. It's got basically 20 bucks worth of silver in it. Okay. This coin is rarer than that coin. There's less of this coin than there are. And like they said, the United States government was going to release this coin at the Long Beach show coming up this week. They had a big coin show in Long Beach. But after they have ascertained the demand on this coin, they decided not to do that in the interest of the safety of the general public.
Isn't that wild?
Because in 2014, they released the gold Kennedy half dollar at the A&A. I believe it was in Philadelphia, if I remember correctly. And there were literally fisticuffs. There were fights. Wow. Because if you could get in line and you could get one of those gold Kennedy half dollars from the show, and you were just a member of the public, and you could get, and it was one per person, you could get it. There was a coin dealer standing right there with a stack of cash. Okay, you paid $1,200. Here's $1,700. Thank you very much. And that goes over here. And there are lines of coin dealers with stacks of $100 bills waiting to buy your Kennedy half dollar. And so there was only so many, and everybody wanted to guard their place in line. They were waiting outside in the rain the day before. It was insanity. And the mint said we would never, ever, ever do that again. So they said, the Palladium, I mean, and then they found out, they canceled. They said, no, we're not going to take a chance. Because who knows what's going to happen. Because this coin, the 2018 coin, that's the sample coin right here that you're going to see right there, basically one to 6 days after it sold out, it went up $1,000. Okay, just ungraded, uncertified. It went up just like that. It was absolutely stupefying how fast that coin went up. Now this is the 2009. Now this is reverse proof. Right. Reverse proof is considered in the lexicon of the United States mints finishes. The reverse proof is the king. So you've got mint state, then you have proof, then you have the special burnished, then you're going to have enhanced uncirculated, then you have probably enhanced reverse proof. You've got but reverse proof is the top. That's the one that really is the flagship finish, and that's the first and only time that they're going to do that in Palladium, at least as they've told us. This is the 2019. And of course, the first day of issue annex is available exclusively from us. So if you want first day of issue annex, $39.99.95 is absolutely positively the lowest price that you can pay. At this point, I believe we're probably, I don't know, probably half sold through the entire quantity of something like that. There's only 119 in the entire edition. I anticipate, like last night, I think we sold 8 or 10. Somewhere right around in there. By the time I got off the show, by the time we got here, that had doubled and a half. Right, more than doubled. More than doubled. So what we have right here is now we have, I'm assuming, probably 40 of these sold or something like that. We have. So we are close to 50. It's closer to 50. Yeah. Okay, so we have 50 sold at this point. So now, if that doubles, it's gone. Right. Okay, and we got a minute and a half here, and people are starting to pile in when they realize 30-day money back guarantee, when they realize VIP financing, when they realize I locked in this price before Palladium went up $200 in the last couple of days, okay? And we locked in this price before. What if Palladium goes up another $400 or $500 or $600? Your price is absolutely, positively, absolutely secured. Still secured. At this people, well, what is the mint charging for this coin uncertified and ungraded? We don't even know. They haven't priced it. They won't price it till the day before they release it based on the price of Palladium. I mean, at the end of the day, if Palladium goes insane, who knows what the price is? Who knows what this price is going to be?
Oh, wow.
So that's what you're locking in now. You're able to lock in a price that as a dealer, dealers can't lock in the price. So you're locking in at $39.99, $95, 30-day money-back guarantee. Of course, VIP financing. Nobody else in the industry is giving you the opportunity to do this at this price. Of course, nobody else in the industry can even sell you Annex first day of issue. So by the time you put all of that together, this is absolutely going to be one of the coins of the year. Now, I know this is a 2018 coin that we're showing you here. I know this is a 2018 coin. The coin that you're getting is the 2019 West Point Mint Reverse Proof 70. So understand, not only do we have to get the coins, we have to get the coins and get enough of them to grade absolutely perfect Reverse Proof 70. So literally, we'll be investing the better part of $1 million+ to be able to get the coins that we require to do 119 of these. So that's what I'm talking about when the industry is going to be putting out somewhere between $100 million and $200 million just to accommodate all of the Palladium coins. Palladium, fantastically rare in its own right. Like I said, 100 times rarer than gold, 30 times rarer than platinum. So it has fantastic intrinsic value. And then as a coin value, only 30,000 of these will be made, sold out and released. They'll sell out all instantly from the United States Mint. This is your opportunity to lock in your price and, more importantly, lock in the availability of this. Because who knows, even if the price goes up 10%, 20%, 50%, 100%, if you can even get the coin.
You bet. And that's, again, not even knowing what the U.S. Mint is going to.
Who knows?
Yeah, who knows? Seriously. So especially if you're doing that VIP financing, that is as if this opportunity weren't incredible enough. 12 flex pays, basically, if you use that HSN card. I mean, that's, so you can see, I can tell you for a fact, I believe this without unequivocation. This will be the only time that people see it on the air. I mean,
I think today's the day.
Today's the day.
Today's the day, because I think this is going to continue to roll, which is exactly what we do. We're going to do the NGC next. Early release, yes, the NGC.
Look at that.
So this is the actual 2018.
Okay.
Okay. When I last sold this, we sold it for $4,699. Now this is sold. Now they only did 15,000 of these. Okay, so they only did 15,000 of the 2018s. Of course, sold out. Price went up $1,000 just virtually overnight. Now understand, Palladium was, when I originally sold this, it was Palladium was $600 to $800 less. Okay. So Palladium, the Palladium in this coin has gone up, let's call it $700. Oh, God. I reduced the price $500. So it's like basically like a $1,200 spread, but I've only got, I think I've got 8 or 10 or 12 coins. It's my remaining inventory.
Like literally
on this. So we're like, okay, if you're going to buy the 19, I'm going to give the opportunity at the 18 at the absolute lowest price I've been able to do this for, absolutely hands down, in the early released NGC. And these are high relief. This is the actual coin that you'll get right here.
Oh, nice.
The reverse proof that we had, of course, the reverse proof is reversed. It doesn't mean it's just proof on the reverse. It means that the field of the coin will be this matte finish, and the device or raised part of the coin will be the shiny part of the coin. Nice. So, but this is the Palladium. This is the second year of issue. This is the 2018, and this is the high relief early release NGC. So when I talk about labels matter, okay, with this, to be able to do early release on this had to be to NGC within the first 30 days. Now the government only did 15,000 of these, but not all were released immediately. They didn't anticipate necessarily that the demand would be that high. So they shipped a bunch of coins, but a lot of the coins just are not ever going to qualify for early release. It's just, it's just the way that it is. So not only do you get this coin, but you get it sold out, you get it limited edition, you get the early release, and you get it at a $500 discount, and the underlying platinum in it is up like $700, actually a little over $700, about $700 from the issue price of last year. Wow. And so that's going to be reflected in this year. So great opportunity to be able to get that coin right there.
They're doing 12-month VIP on that,
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's not up to me.
Yeah, they are. I know.
That's always like a surprise to me. They don't tell me about those.
I'm
the last to know on that. I'm here to explain the coin part of it.
There you go.
You know, that's your
my work here is done. So 12 flex pays, 12-month VIP financing on that as well. So that, you know, I'm trying to remember the last time I even had like a singular coin with
We just don't do. We just don't do.
You just don't.
We just don't do that. It's not something that's ever done with coins.
Right.
We just simply, absolutely, positively, we don't do VIP. We don't even do flex pays.
No, I know.
So I sold the other day. I had like an $8,000 coin. No flex pay.
Yeah,
No flex pay.
No.
I mean, people, because at the end of the day, people buying $8,000 coins are just,
right.
But the way we've done this is to do VIP financing. So you have someone. So I know you're buying like a $3,900 coin, but when you get to spread it out over 12 months, it gets really much more approachable. It gets significantly more
Puts it within
approachable
reach
as well.
for much more people.
That's correct.
Certainly.
Absolutely, absolutely no doubt about it.
But again, just a handful of those to go around. So.
Okay, let me get. I think I have one more here.
Yep. Yes, you do.
Now this is the Palladium from last year, the 2008. Now, this is not the first day of issue.
Okay.
That sold out instantaneously, of course. I've got, again, about a dozen or so of these. Now, check this out. I lowered the price $200.
Wow.
Even though Palladium has gone up so substantially. Like I said, I'm going to give you just a couple of minutes here because, I mean, this is really a great opportunity because the Palladium in this is significant. Now, remember, once again, they only did 15,000 of this coin. That was it. And it was done, gone, over, a sold-out limited edition instantaneously. A sold-out, one of the fastest-selling coins in the history of the United States Mint. They did it in high relief because the only other Palladium coin prior to this coin was in 2017. It was a bullion coin.
Okay.
Which just means it was a mint state coin. It wasn't
gotcha.
shiny.
Okay.
It was very flat in essence.
Okay.
And that coin was one of the craziest coins in the history of numismatics, followed by this coin, one of the craziest coins. And I'm assuming the reverse proof, which is even more desirable finish to the coin, I think is going to take collectability, desirability, and kind of numismatic craziness to a whole different kind of level. But this is your opportunity to go back, even in the face of vastly increased Palladium prices. I keep wanting to say platinum because Palladium is just so unique.
Right,
the United States government has only made 3 Palladium coins in its history.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ever. I don't have any 2016s. I got a handful of 2017. Sorry, I have a handful of 2018s left, and then we are mostly sold out now of the 2019s. I think we have the reverse proofs. We have maybe 3 dozen remaining in the entire edition, and that is probably going to sell out over the course of the next couple hours if it doesn't sell out right now.
Easy, because I can tell you for a fact, people tape these shows, they go back, they watch them later, they think about it. So obviously, if you were going to do it, I would definitely recommend doing it now, especially because here again, 12-month VIP financing.
And I just heard that the reverse proof has crossed the proverbial Rubicon, if you will. It has gone beyond the point of return. We are over half sold out.
Yeah.
That does not account for all the people that are on the phone right now trying to work that out. Because if you don't have the HSN credit card, obviously you want to apply and buy with that. And of course, the VIP financing.
That's big.
I don't recall us ever doing that. It is the absolute. Any one of these 3 coins is the absolute perfect coin. The absolute perfect coin to be able to do VIP financing.
Oh, for sure. So you're getting ready to leave on vacation?
Yes, I'm going for a little bit. I'll be back at I think I have a show, what is that, September the 22nd, if I'm not
at the end of the month.
At the end of the month, yeah.
Sounds good. Mike, always fun.
Always a lot of fun. Thanks, Shannon.
Good to see you. All right. You'll have to show up on some Monday. I'll cook for you.
Oh, very good.
I will.
Yeah,
I'll cook for you. Exactly.
Just come on over.
Exactly. Because it's your kitchen. We do it every Monday at 8 o'clock. Actually, tomorrow, Kelly Dieterine is back. First time after the and she's got a lot of great surprises, but you know what a huge fan I am of my Curtis Stone pans? There is a new world launch pan from Cuisinart that I have tomorrow night with Kelly. Oh, Curtis has got some competition. I'm serious. You have to see this pan. I'm serious. I'm in love with this pan. Well, I'm in love with Ellen Bunner. She's got my sheet set. Do you? That's coming up.
G by Juliana is for the confident, fashionable, amazing woman. She can expect to feel comfortable. She can also expect a lot of compliments. They'll be asking, who are you wearing?
Obsessed with your latest HSN find? See something special that a friend would adore? Share the love straight from your phone to Facebook. Use the newest feature on the HSN app to share all your fabulous finds with your friends and family. Simply pick an item, tap the arrow in the top right corner, then click the Facebook icon. In seconds, you're sharing all your fabulous HSN finds. Download the app and start sharing today.
Are you ready? Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved. As an HSN card member, you'll get all kinds of perks like extra flex on jewelry, beauty, and fashion purchases all day, every day. Plus, VIP financing, VIP easy returns, exclusive offers, and there's no annual fee. Apply now. Call 1-800-695-1418 or visit hsn.com/HSN card. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
I was just filling Ellen Bunner in on my shopping cart, and that's, you know, that's TMI even for you, isn't it? But, oh, you'll hear all those stories. Hopefully you're having a great Labor Day weekend. Welcome.